The first job Nathan had upon arriving in Defiance was that of a hunter and trapper. Over the next several years, he opened a saltwork business, fought in the War of 1812, cut one of the first roads into the Missouri wilderness to serve his saltwork business, surveyed many of the counties in Missouri along with borders between different Native American tribes, and was a delegate to the 1820 Constitutional Convention. The nature of Nathan's many jobs meant that he was often away from home for months at a time. However, Nathan did accumulate much wealth. He was able to build a 4-story stone mansion in Defiance that still exists today. The home is known as the Daniel Boone home. Both the old saltwork site at Boone's Lick State Historic Site and the Daniel Boone home are open to the public. Olive was a homemaker, taking care of the home and her children while Nathan was working. Upon first arriving in Defiance, the Boones lived in a little cabin with a dirt floor that Nathan had built. This dirt floor turned to mud when it rained. With the assistance of an enslaved lady, Olive made a floor out of saplings stripped of their branches. This is just one example of Olive's resourcefulness and determination. She had her first child at the age of 17 and had another child approximately every 2 years for the next 26 years. If the Boones were living successful lives in Defiance, why did they leave to come to Southwest Missouri? There were 3 reasons. First, Nathan had co-signed on a loan with a friend. The friend took the money and left, leaving Nathan responsible for paying back the money equal to several thousand modern dollars. It is speculated that Nathan had to sell some property to settle the debt. Second, it was getting too crowded in Defiance. Several thousand German immigrants came to the area in the 1830s, thanks in part to a friendship Nathan had struck up with a German named Godfrey Duden. Mr. Duden only stayed in Missouri for a few years before returning to Germany, but he wrote a travel guide that spurred German migration to the area. The third and most important reason was that Nathan joined the military full-time in 1832 when he was about 51 years old. He got stationed in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Nathan wanted to be closer to his family, so he moved them to this site.